Welcome to Return of the Dragon's Introduction to Kickboxing video series. Today we're going to be working on how to wrap your hands. There's two different ways to wrap your hands. Today we're going to be working on our training wrap, and the next we're going to be working on a wrap as if we were going to be fighting and putting tape in between our fingers. Let's start off with our training wrap. Usually to unwrap the wraps quickly, I just give them a little toss. Now this is a very long wrap, so depending on which style you have, you might have 120, 130, 150, 180s. I think these are 180s. So we're gonna start, usually the lace goes down and we wanna hook around the thumb and wrap, starting, this is very important, around the back of the hand as opposed to the front, because the loop will come off your thumb. So once I've went around the back of the hand, the main reason for the wrap is to support the wrist. So we wanna give it a lot of good support on the wrist. Now, I have stretchy wraps. You don't want to pull these tight because that'll cut off the circulation. You want to lay the wrap down on the hand. So I've went around 3 or 4 times. Now I'm going to come up the back of the hand and I'm just going to wrap the knuckles in nice and light again and just lay it over top. Okay? See how that works? Now I'm going to go up the back of the hand again. A little more support on the wrist. Now I'm going to come up behind my thumb. I'm going to come up through my pinky. And then a wrap around the wrist. Once again, careful that your wraps don't fold over, folks. It can kind of turn into a bunchy mess. Then I'm gonna come up through my next finger. I'm gonna give it a little wrap again around the thumb. And finally, in between the index and the middle finger, and then around. Now we wanna tie this all in. You see how there's some slack here? There we go, around the thumb. The knuckles, good, coming down the back of the hand. Now I like to tuck the thumb in with one little wrap here, and to tie it off, one more time up the back of the hand, down the back of the hand, and then complete. Now, the hand's nice and tight. We've wrapped through our fingers, the thumb is protected. The next way to wrap our hands is for fighting. Now this will be done with tape afterwards in order to lock everything in and tighten it up. So first we're going to start with going down the back of the hand again. We're going to put lots of support on the back of the wrist. Now, as we come up the back of the hand, we're not going to be coming through the fingers at all. We're going to want to put lots of support on the knuckles. So I'm going to go 3 or 4 times around the knuckles, and then I'm going to go down the back of the wrist again, and I'm leaving this palm open. Lots of support on the back of the wrist. So everybody can see. Then I'm going to come up my thumb. Again, up the back, and don't pull tight. Over the knuckles, and you can see how there's this buildup of wrap. So afterwards you're going to take tape, which we're not going to do today. Maybe we'll do that in our second video series when we start showing the advanced kickboxing skills. So all the tape will then go through the fingers, and then it'll be locked in with a beautiful tape job, hopefully by your corner man. But we have our training wrap and we have our competition wrap. Let's get ready to rock.